It's the tomato for me. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Y'all come on in. Good morning. My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and welcome to my channel. This is a channel of introspection. We are certainly progressive. We've been talking a lot about what's going on in our world. The world stage is lit. Okay? Everybody's talking about it. Our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our aunts and uncles, our even our children. Everybody's talking about it. Okay, so come on in and have a seat. I would certainly like for you to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Okay, we got some Popeyes chicken. Hey Pamela, how you doing? What's up, C? Good morning. Y'all hit the like button. Don't forget. Come on in. So anyway, we're gonna fix us. We got some Popeyes chicken, right? So we're gonna cut this tomato. We got us some. We got us some. What's the brand? Falls Park uh, buns. They are so good. So we're gonna eat a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna pray a little bit, and everything gonna be all right. How y'all doing today? Y'all having a good day today? Let's cut this tomato because we're gonna fix us a sandwich. Let's let's do that, y'all. We need one thick slice, just one. Okay, we got that going on. We're gonna remove that. For y'all new people who find me after the replay, for the replay, I would love for you guys to subscribe to the channel, okay? This is a wonderful place to be. All right, we got some. Good morning, my smooches. I am doing great. Well, you know what? I always forget something, y'all. I always forget something, but we're going to use the knife, okay? Because we're not getting up from this chair. We're not doing it. Can y'all hear me well? Is the volume good? All right, so we got this light mayo. We're going to use this knife. We're going to use a lot of mayo, too. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot, okay? You spread it just like that, just like so. Okay, and we got us some garlic parmesan seasoning sauce from the Popeyes. All right, um, so we should put the tomato on the bottom or on the top. Now, we got a chicken breast, right? So I could have got a chicken sandwich, but that's not what I wanted. So we're going to take this chicken breast, and y'all know how we do. We thug it. Sometimes we be thugging it. Can y'all hear me well? I think I got my, we're going to take this out. I got this earbud. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch. Let me take this off of the Bluetooth. We don't want that. Okay. I had to turn the Bluetooth off. Y'all come in, hit the like button. It's 12 people in here. Hit the like button. All right. So what we're gonna do with this, we're going to, and this is my favorite part right here. We're gonna eat this, but we're gonna remove that bone. We're gonna remove the bone. And the chicken is warm. We're gonna remove this other bone right here. We were gonna use a knife, but we could use our nails. That's what we can do. Y'all see that steam coming off that chicken? Cause it's not the same. If I would have got the chicken breast sandwich, it's not the same, y'all. Okay, like that. Why I do it with my napkins? Come on now, I had a whole thing of napkins. I don't know what it is with them. All right, we ain't gonna worry about it. It's 16 people here, so we gonna use the black pepper by, what's that brand right now? Badia, right there. We're gonna put this lid back on this mayo. Y'all, this ballpark buns are delicious. Now we're gonna put some of this Parmesan, no hot sauce, y'all, because it's been having me burp lately. We're gonna try this. Because this is my first time. I didn't even do a taste test. Let's do that. Mmm. 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 Ooh, baby, that's real good. And spicy. So this sandwich is gonna be spicy. No hot, no hot sauce. Y'all, I forgot the onion. So let's put the sandwich down for 1 second because we're not doing that. I got to have my red onion. Oh, sorry. Y'all, I did learn how to adjust my phone so that we don't have to be bothered with people calling us. But right now, my stepdad is in the hospital and I'm getting, I just can't. I got to be able to get the notification of something going on. So we're gonna cut it from the inside. We're gonna get into the mukbang in 1 second. Hold on. Y'all know I'm an onion fanatic. That's not enough. How y'all doing today? But matter of fact, what's going on with y'all? Y'all should have caught that live last night. It was wonderful. Okay? Y'all should be proud of your host, which is which is me, okay? Because it's the commentary for me. And everything is going wonderful. I am growing as a content creator, as a influencer, and frankly, as a public speaker. Very much so. Hey, Marcus, how you doing? What's up, Sabrina? How you doing, girl? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a lot going on. Okay, we're gonna put that tomato right there. And we got all those onions right there. And there we go. There we go. This wonderful feeling. Now they gave me a biscuit, but we don't want that. We're gonna put it up there though. We don't want that. Yeah. Thank you, Marcus. Hello guys, y'all come back. So anyway, let's take a bite of this sandwich. That was the hospital, y'all. Mmm. This sandwich is so good. Mmm. Hey, Trinaya Boo. Can I please eat? I need to eat in order to sustain life, right? You know what I'm saying? We don't, God has not planned it that we just say, body be full, body be nourished. There is there's a process that we go through. Like, I'm a tangible person, so I need tangible food. um, we were just, they were talking about when he's discharged, our plan, what we plan to do at that point. Mm, this good. Mm-hmm. So good. Denia. Mm. Mm. I'm getting a sandwich now. LOL. Nathaniel, you gonna make it like this? No, this is not a fish burger. It's a chicken burger. It's the red onions for me and the tomatoes. I should have put my spring mix up here. Mm. Mm-hmm. What's up, K-Star? How you doing, boo? Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Here, boo. The only thing it needs is some pickles. I got pickles in the refrigerator, but I love onions. I love them. I'm gonna be so satisfied after this. Oh my God, this is good. Um, I was telling you yesterday that you could be a life coach. You have a welcoming spirit. I am a life coach, K-Star. I am. Mmm. Mm. Excuse me, y'all. So you out of touch. I done got rid of all my lipstick. That is not cool. How y'all doing today? What's the weather like where y'all are? Okay. It's gonna be a high of 65 degrees today. Okay, so it's beautiful. It's clear, the sun's shining, but more protein. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. I'm so jealous, boo. What's up, Max? It's gonna be cold as hell tomorrow and rainy. Isn't that awful? I am so sick of K-Star. I am so sick of the winter time. It is horrible. We've had winter ever since I believe the end of September. Hold on, y'all. Sure, you are making me hungry with that sandwich. What's up, Alberta? Hold on, y'all. All right, folks, calling my phone. Mm, mm. That's good too. Hamburger is my favorite food after rice. Okay. My sandwich is falling apart. It's so juicy. Those winter nights aren't easy. I'm so juicy. I hate winter nights. It's so good, Malik. Good morning. I don't know why I feel like I want to put it on another bun. What's up, Mars? Canada has the worst winter. I could never live in Canada. Especially the rural area. I could never. Y'all, we gonna rebun this sandwich. Cause I put that extra sauce on it. We gonna rebun it. So it's early in the morning, so I can have a lot of carb in the morning if I want to. I can do that. And we're gonna add this, we're gonna put this like that. This some greedy shit right here. There's some greediness, okay? I'm telling y'all right now. I'm gonna do like that there. Cause I can't eat it like, falling apart. I'm gonna put some more black pepper on here. Mm-hmm. I know y'all are not used to me going live early in the morning, y'all. This platform, my channel has almost 18,000 subscribers. And my content is different because I'm different. And YouTube is not doing what they're supposed to do. Just replace one bun. Let me hold the other one. Woo. Yeah, we ready now. We get ready to get it in. Mm-hmm. Not to mention, This brand right here is one of the best buns on the market. Ballpark. You know, like the ballpark hot dogs? Mm-hmm. They're buttery and soft. Fantastic. Mm. Mm. Why y'all didn't tell me I had mayo on my hand? Mm. Mm-hmm. Y'all better make y'all a sandwich like this today. Don't get, when you go to Popeyes, don't get the chicken patty. Don't get the chicken patty. Get the chicken breast. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mars is so good. Y'all, we gotta top it. Just hold on for a minute. Cause I got a whole nother hour with y'all, so we gonna get it popping. If you're listening to my channel like a podcast, like where you don't listen to it, I mean look at it, but you just listen to it because you might be at work, I got something for you in 1 minute. Mm-hmm. Cause I do that. I do that. I listen to the people that I like to listen to, doing it like while I'm grocery shopping or whatever. I don't look at the phone. I'm just listening. Mm. You like to see me too? Thank you. I appreciate that. Mm. This is so messy. People have told me, said, sure, I like your conversation, but I don't like mukbangs. So I get that, y'all. But hello?
Yeah, hey, yeah, you can, yeah, I was up, but I was down there, I was in your area. And, things up on that, what you call it, rheumatism stuff, I had one of them debit card to get one of them things, $30. But after I had them debit card, so they don't go back there, get money. Down there, that red, you wouldn't see you not there.
Oh, okay. You were at a doctor's appointment?
Yeah, about that. You know what you're like, rheumatism not up on there, swollen up on there, elbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about Sam.
Yes, he has double pneumonia,
Uh,
and and they
uh,
and they put him on a ventilator, so so he's on the vent, so that
uh,
so that the ventilator can breathe for him, so that he can rest his lungs.
mm. So I don't even, I know, when I told you, I talked to him last week, and, he kept saying, I said, you all right? But he didn't ever say what phone, being a black man. So
I,
that's what it is. So he clearing up and ain't getting no, right there, up and down, like,
yeah,
but yeah,
yeah, he's on the vent, so the vent is breathing for
mm,
for him, breathing for him, so that his lungs can heal.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I keep praying for him, for sure.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, just,
When you gonna get a chance to go see him? I think Big Baby said she was going this morning.
well, because I've been going up there and then I get my oil change. I was gonna go yesterday, but I went up there and get my tire, my oil change, and then I did, and then we try to move. See where everything got to be updated.
Oh.
Over there across the street, Sawyer Road. But we can't. Now you got to make appointment thing just for Social Security. Now
Okay.
the stuff got to be updated.
Oh.
Everything got to be updated.
Okay.
So you just can't walk in no more.
Yeah, I know.
So it'll take us a little time, but I don't know when. We try to move no point, but they nice. But my son said she won't let him be out the rest of the week. So I check my oil in the morning. A little bit overdue. Yeah, tell me, you trying to fix your car, right? Yeah, what's wrong with yours?
Not sure.
Yeah, it ain't your oil pump, is it?
I'm not sure at all.
You know what? We got the right ones in there, don't we need to get them out of there, don't we?
In the White House?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't never seen that like them. What's wrong with the chain? So what's wrong with the sheriff?
He's a narcissist. He's mentally ill.
Oh yeah. Oh, you just drive. Tell you drive bus.
Mm-hmm.
You drive the school bus. Yeah, you drive every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what 2 hours?
All day.
Oh yeah, but I know some more jobs that if you know if I need a job.
Okay, I'll hit you back.
Oh, okay. You know nobody need a job right now, do you?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. I know Clark quit side. All right then.
Okay, have a good day. Go see Giles when you can, Donald.
Oh,
Go
okay.
see Giles, okay?
Okay, what
Um,
about chicken there?
just Popeye's chicken. Yeah, because he told me that he asked you to come see him, and God forbid something happened to him, and he been asking you to come see him. That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Bye bye. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know why people come through here and ask me not to talk while food is in my mouth when I got the camera right in front of my face watching me eat. So you got to open up your mouth to talk. It's a no. Anyway, who's still here watching me? That's what I want to know. Because ain't nobody talking. But we got a topic today. Mm. Thank you, Forever Life, the spirit. Appreciate it. Enjoy your meal. Have a beautiful day. You too, darling. Do you know how to send an invoice on PayPal? Um, no, but I think I can. Okay, thank you, boo. No, people come here to have lunch with me. Sometimes they have their food too. We eat together. People come here for the conversation. People come here to see how cute the Grabowski is day by day. People come here, did I say for inspiration? People come here for knowledge. People come here um, for good energy. Bob, I'm a very resourceful person. Welcome to the channel. Have you subscribed to the channel? I got a whole lot of life going on, Bob. We consider this a life class. Um, we've been talking about the political climate lately. Let me sit back and let me bring y'all closer so we can talk about it. Let's talk about it. Bob, what did I do with mine? You haven't yet? Okay, so can I ask you a question, Bob? And that would be let me ask you a question. So what do you think about what's going on in our country right now? What do you think about what's going on the world stage? That's what I want to know. Oh, my foot is hurting it. Okay, what do you think about what's going on? Where's my bag? Because y'all know when we get to talking, I like to reapply my lips. Okay, so last night we were in a heated conversation. Let me see if I could find a clip. Let me see can I find a clip of what we talked about last night. I think we are in the best place in 4 years. I look forward to seeing the USA be great again. Very, 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 very interesting. Um, what would make America great again in your opinion, Bob? Let me type my name in, Cheryl Grabowski. And when were we great? When was America great? Because you said again, right? So at what time and period, in your opinion, do you feel like America was great? Because I want to know. Okay, I am live right now. I think Trump is Italian. At what point do you think, let me see, update on Giles. This is what we did last night. Say, send the immigrants home. Home where? They go home. This is not their home. Listen, Bob. HBCU, thank you. I mean black people and Native Americans. You heard me, baby. What's that? Tavez. America belonged to black people and Native Americans. Black people were here. It wasn't just Indians. So, see, Bob, listen. America doesn't belong to Caucasian, European men. Doesn't belong to them. America belongs to indigenous black and Indian people. They were here first. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. That is not true. That is a lie. That might be because the reason why I never mentioned race, you did. I'm going to mention race. When in 2025, we have white men, millionaires and billionaires, who are basically saying that black and brown people and people of other skin complexions or nationalities should go back where they come from, where they came from. But where did Christopher Columbus come from? Where did the white men of those days and times, where did they come from? America does not belong to them. It never did. It doesn't now. When you come, what's up, Sherwin? When you come to somebody else's land and you kick their door in and you come into their home or their land and you overpower them and you just decide one day that I want what you have and that I am entitled to your land, your women, your children, your cattle and whatever else you have. Why? Because I want it. Why? Because I believe it belongs to me. They illegally, everything that I say now, Bob, please listen to very carefully. When they came to America and they unalived the indigenous people, black people, and the Indians, that was illegal. It was immoral. It was unjust. It was ungodly. There's so many words, Bob, that I could use for the behavior of the European colonizers while coming to this land of America and doing all of the most ungodly things that their Bible tells them. I would like to know, when was America so great again? Was it when women and black people could vote, or when it was when slavery existed? My thing too, Alberta, I totally agree with you. And I asked Bob at what point does he believe, because we're fair here, it's all about the conversation. I listen to a lot of fantastic podcasts and different people of different opinions. I thought it was just Indians. Now the black people too. It was, see, well, you depended on your white colonizers, to be honest, and they've lied about everything. What's up, Levi? They've lied about everything. The very fact, we're going to just deal with the first lie. Christopher Columbus um, discovered America. That's a lie. Christopher Columbus saw America. Christopher Columbus pulled up on America. Therefore, he saw those people. What kind of people? Oh, those brown people, those dark people. Oh, they don't look like Christopher Columbus. They have different type of clothing, and they have different language, and they're indigenous. They're natural people. They're land people. They're from the earth. They have the DNA of the ground. When those people that Christopher Columbus engaged, if you put their DNA under the microscope, it is the same as the ground and the trees and all of the other natural things. That's what indigenous means, from nature, natural people. What was very unnatural, Bob, is that these colonizers, these pale people, these barbarians, these people who lack empathy, Bob, these people who lack decency, Bob, these people who lack humanity, Bob, that in their mind, that they look at another group of people and they covet. COVET. Sharon Grabowski, what does covet mean? Covet means that when you look at what somebody else has and you desire that thing for yourself. If we're going to move on, then we don't need to say let America be great again, because that's moving backwards. But see, when you're this color, you can move backwards and everything cool. But when you're my color and you say something about backwards, then we need to move on. At this point, it's given up is down and right is wrong. That's what it's given. It's given everything. Respectfully, Miss Sherm, in my younger years, I discovered a lot of stuff, other people's stuff. You think I was wrong. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. At this point, we think that up is down is up, right is wrong, and wrong is right. At this point, it's narcissism. By the way, Bob, I'm the narc slayer. So if I didn't say the word again, you wouldn't have a foot to stand on. You did say it. He said it. That's the foot that I'm standing on. I can only respond to what's being said, Bob, and also what's being done. What's being done is you have a group of white men who believe that America was greater in the past when they had full control and power. I mean, let's be real. It's 2025, as you said. Okay, so let's normalize and speaking the truth all the way around. Let's normalize that. Let's normalize speaking to the real history. Let's talk about it. And all of that, Bob. Let's do that. Okay, it is what it is. There are not a lot of people. Barack Obama, what did he do? Barack Obama triggered the shit out of you white men. That's what he did. When Barack Obama showed up in his tan skin, with the swag of a dark skinned black man and with the hair of black people, it scared the shit out of white men. It triggered them. It brought all of their trauma back and all of their mental illness, because there was a time, a day and time, when they thought because they were white, they were smarter and better, and they're not smarter and better when it comes to anything. And we always know that. Okay? The reason why the United States, the reason why America is so saucy is because we are here. We're the sauce. Nobody wants to consume a plate of food without seasoning. We're the sauce. We've always been that. We've always been that. Okay? So that is why. It is what it is. Mars discovering other people's stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, Mars. But you're not in this conversation. And I don't know what's going on, but I don't like your tone in the chat. I don't like it. These conversations are not for play. They are serious. Do you understand me? I have an agenda. I have a goal. I want to go viral in these streets all over the place. And I want to be a voice that speaks to power. So don't do that. You understand? You can either evolve and grow, because see, I'm progressive. So I'm always moving. I'm always shaking. I'm always bound. That's what I do. So I'm saying, I've been like that all my life. So I'm not about to start not being that for YouTube. Do you understand? Okay, let me get that straight so we got it straightened out. Now let me tell you. Make America great again. You know, it's crazy when people think because, narcissism, narcissistic people want go viral with all 12 of your views. Yeah, it don't take but for the right person to see it. It don't take but one. But I got almost 18,000 subscribers. How many do you have? I'm just curious. How many do you have? I was commenting on America discovering America. Oh, okay. Well, America didn't discover America because it was not even called America. That's what the white man called it. It's actually not that. It's something else. They lied about everything. You know, the big takeaway for 2025 is just understand you've been lied to. Please. The takeaway for 2025 is understand that you that you don't need to be looking for a leader. That's why we're in the situation we're in now. You need to be doing your own research. You need to be thinking about everything. You need to be asking yourself the hard questions. We've been spoon-fed too long. We have. It's ridiculous. Right now, it's a lot of us that don't understand that Project 2025 is against black and brown people, period. It is about race. Okay, let's normalize that. Cheryl Grabowski, what is it about? It's about white men feeling inferior. It's about white men losing power and control. That's what it's about. I know you leaving because I know you can't take it. It is what it is, though. That's what it's about. It's about white men feeling entitled. It's about white man believing I understand that what clump, like the clumps. I understand what is, hold on. I understand what Trump is claiming, but he's a liar. Do y'all not understand that? Narcissists, that's all they do is tell lies. He's a liar. We're asking you guys not to believe anything that comes from the White House. Don't believe it. He can claim anything. He's a gaslighter. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not just him. I don't want anybody to be confused about this. This is a collective effort. This is lots of people sitting down talking around a table and planning. This is about a group of white people who are saying that I'm tired of these black people and their success. I'm tired of them because my fear, this is the white people, my fear is that they're going to rise up against us and enslave us and unalive us the way that we did them. This is our fear. So we've got to get them out of government. We've got to get them from working good jobs. We've got to stop educating them. We don't want, this is the craziest fucking thing. This is the craziest thing. We don't want to fund the HBCUs. We don't want to fund them. But it's not their money. Black people, all kind of people pay taxes in the United States. Working people. I've been working ever since I was 11 years old. Because I'm not one of them. Don't get it confused. Okay? Bob, just in case you still here. I have 4 children by my husband, my one husband. And they're all grown. Okay? Don't get it confused. Because what's going on in that White House with all them baby mamas, it's just giving immoral. Okay? It's giving immoral. It's giving, sir, you got a whole bunch of baby mamas, sir. It's giving you grab women by their thank you ma'ams. It's giving you probably are on Uggs, you know what I'm saying, with the D. It's giving this person speak everything the Bible talks about that's not pure and holy, he is. That's what it's giving. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That's what it's giving. It's giving this group of people despise black and brown people. That's what it's giving. And it's given that they're scared. That which they did to others is going to be done to them. That's what it's given. Yeah. And I know what? That we are so appreciative about all of it. You know why? You know why we appreciate it? Because it needed to come to the forefront. The picture on the wall needed to be clear. Everything needed to be laid out on the table so it can be fixed. You got to see it first. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, I would say this. I'm going to say this too. I believe that black and brown people and all people are going to come together because we're going to have to. That's what type of effort it's going to take and to fix this, get this narcissist out of control. Now, my last point is this, and this almost literally takes my breath away. My last point. Mental illness does not get better on its own. Let me say that again. Mental illness cannot get better on its own. And Paula White in the White House praying and putting oil and singing hymns don't fix it. It never did. Religion is not a fix for mental illness. You guys that are the deep laners on my channel, you already know that because I've already informed you about that. Religion is not a fix for mental illness. It does not get better on its own. This person is old. This person is a whole lot mentally ill, and there is a whole lot of other people around him that's mentally ill too. When you think that you're going to get 133 million black people to submit to domination, power, and control, it's never going to happen. We haven't even included the other brown people. We're just going to say African American, about 133 million. And you're going to take 133 million, just African American. We're not going to add the Latino community to it. We're not going to add the Puerto Ricans to it. We're not going to add the Asians to it. We're not going to add the Mexicans to it. We're not going to add that. Just African American, 133 million people. And you're going to get them to submit to your white domination, power, and control. That is laughable because it's not going to happen. It's the delusion for me. Cheryl Grabowski, delusion. Why do you say that? Oh, it's a fantasy. It's the white fantasy. Oh my God. I remember, says the white guy, the day that I could go in my backyard and pick from the big breast, thick thighs, and fat ass, and do with her what I please with my little bitty pecker. Fuck. I remember when I could call my friends down the street and we would go pick us a nigger and hang him from a tree. And do it right in front of his children. It's the privileged mindset. It is, girl. It's down to it's in the bones. What do they want, Cheryl Grabowski? They want those things. Cheryl, but what do they want the most? They want power, control, and they want red rum. What else would sociopaths want? Do they want justice? No. Do they want freedom? No. Do they want morality? No. No. Do they want equality? No. Do they want fairness? Oh God, no. Do they want peace? No. Do they want to end suffering globally? No. Well, what do they want? Red rum. Yes. Yes. If mom of two, let me ask you a question. Mars and some of the other people that are here in the bushes. I just want to ask you a question. I'm going to try to get you, right? I'm going to try to get you as having $200 billion. You got $200 billion, right? And you got a group of friends. It's 50 of you guys. And there's only one person in the group that has 500 million, but everybody else has in the billions. Okay, so that's a lot of money, right? So you guys, what would you do? If you had power and control in the finances, what would you do on the world stage? Answer me. If you had it, what would you do with it? I want y'all to think. 17 people in the live. Think about it right now. Just take 1 second. I'll give you a minute. Think about it, please. Put yourself in that position. You got 50 friends. All of them are billionaires except for one. 50 you guys. You're on the world stage. What do you do with it? How do you change this world?
because you could change it. 50 people, everybody, all of them are billionaires. You have 200 billion yourself. What's up, Captain T? What would you do? That's all I'm saying, y'all. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. These people who are firing people, who are putting these tariffs on these other countries, who are causing everybody to hate our guts. Do you know what happens to you when everybody hates you? Do you know what happens to you when you feel like you're invincible and that nobody can touch you? Do you not know that that is pure? Do you not know that that's pure offensive to the spirit world? When you don't understand your limitations as a human? Do you know what happens to you when you don't understand your limitations as a human? Then guess what happens? The spirit world, oh my God. At the end of the day, you're here to learn lessons. That's what life is about. Life is a journey. What I do know, oh my God, I've seen it so many times. I'm 54 years old. I've seen it so many times already in my lifetime. But you guys don't pay attention to it. You wait until you see the situation evolve from one person to the next. I've looked around in my lifetime around this world and seen powerful people who hurt people. I've watched it in my lifetime. I'm 54. I've watched them go down so low that they would exchange their life with ours if they had a chance. That's how bad it gets. Everybody is on a life journey. You're going to learn one way or the other. It's never going to be okay with you. We're going to use one person. We're just going to use one person. But there are plenty of people that this has happened to. But we're going to use Saddam Hussein, for example. There are so many other ones, but we're going to use it. There's even a Bible reference for it, which is the king. His name was Nebuchadnezzar. But we'll use Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein walks on gold inside of his home. His house is a palace. Okay? His faucets are gold. His toilet is gold. Okay? You don't get no more richer than that, baby. When you walk in on gold inside of your house. There's a reference to heaven and mansions, and it describes the streets being paved with gold. Okay, so y'all get it. This man had everything that life had to offer material-wise. Okay, when it all came down in the wash, and I know some of y'all are listening and you don't get it because you're narcissistic, like this person I'm talking about. Your narcissism is lying to you. Your brain lies to you. But I'm going to tell you my observation, and not only me, other people all over the world who've seen this over time, if you've lived long enough or if you read enough books. When it came down in the wash, he was crawling around. He was crawling around in caves with dirt underneath his fingernails, with nasty clothes on, and his hair sticking right on top of his head because he thought that he was bigger than life. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen because I see what I see, and other people see it too. You never live your life thinking that you're not, that you don't have limitations and that you're all powerful. You don't do that. That's narcissism. That's the fantasy. It's not real. A lot of white men suffer with it. Okay? They need mental help. Okay? And the white women, they know that their husbands are like that. They know they're mentally ill. They don't know it because the brain will not let them see it. Your brain will lie to you. Okay? My name is Cheryl Grabowski. I'm a survivor of narcissistic abuse. Okay? I've done a whole lot of research, talked to a whole lot of people about this brain thing and this life that we live. Because we all, let me say this too, we're all on a life of lease. So while we're all having this conversation about these crazy ass people, their time on the planet will expire, as all of us will. And even though we feel like, oh, we're dealing with this big old mountain, this is a big old mountain. This big old mountain. And Cheryl Grabowski, how do we overcome this thing like we've overcame everything else? They used to say back in the church days, hold your mule. Hold your mule. Pay attention. Be observant and watch what's going on. Saddam Hussein ended up crawling around in caves with dirty fingernails when he used to walk on gold. I hate when I have a conversation with somebody and they talk about how big and how powerful this person is and what this person will do and what this person has done and how this person is affecting our world. I don't care about that. This person is limited. This person is not in charge of this universe at all. The hell? Life could call that person's name at any second, as is me and you. That's all of us. Not one of us, not two of us. That's all of us. Who you know, or who have you ever known through the pages of time and through history that didn't expire? That's one limitation, but it's the biggest one. I don't want to hear it. Don't come to me telling me about how powerful this person, what this person doing. I ain't thinking about that person. That person is mentally ill. That person is suffering from the white fantasy. These people are afraid that their race is going to go extinct. These people are trying to manipulate and gaslight. These people are full of mental illness. These people are projecting onto others. What they could be doing too, and I thought about this, fear. They say fear is the opposite of faith, but fear is like faith. Because whatever you feel emotionally is what you manifest. Let me say that again. Whatever you feel, for the people who listen to me and don't look, listen very carefully, listen to the sound of my voice. Whatever you feel in your body, you manifest. That means that it comes to a realization, or it comes into reality. You'll be able to see it happening. Okay? So they fear that black and brown people will end up in power and enslave them. That's the fear. What they don't really understand is that many people, black people, don't desire by nature to enslave people and feed their babies to alligators. We are not that type of people. That is them. They're full of hate. That's what they do. Black people don't want that. That's not how we roll. That's them. They fear that that's going to happen to them. Maybe it will. But it won't be black people that's doing it to you. It might be your own kind that's doing it. I heard a white guy on TikTok. I saw him. He cried. He was so angry. He was so angry with the president and what's going on in our society. He said he hated them. He said he hated Vance and the president for what they did to Zelensky. He hated them. He cried like hell, and he had anger. If he could have got his hands on them, they would have been in trouble. And he was the same complexion as them. All white people are not like them. They're gonna fuck around and find out from their own kind. That's what's going to happen. Black and brown people will not do that. Their people are going to do it to them. They're going to split their own race. You got all of those European dignitaries. I don't know if they were presidents. I don't know. Didn't do my research on that part. But they all welcomed Zelensky in and huddled around him and loved him and supported him. If you like Trump, Mars, you shouldn't be here. This is not a place for liking Trump. I peeped that your energy was weird. And that is why. I'm not going to stop talking about these politics. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I have a strong sense of justice. I've always been that way. It's not just me, it's people that are around me. Trump is a narcissist. So they've been asking the question, how was he able to get the attention of so many different people? You know, not just whites, but blacks, Mexicans too. Well, let me share a secret with you. If you guys are really, really from Trump, you really should not be here. This is not going to be the platform for you. You might need to go somewhere else. Okay, but this is what it is. Everybody's asking the question, say, how did he do that? Well, narcissism is a universal language. Okay, whether you are an Asian narcissist or African American one or a Caucasian one or a Mexican one, it doesn't matter. All narcissists know each other. It's like blowing a dog whistle, okay? Our society, the United States of America, is a whole lot narcissistic. We have an epidemic of narcissism, okay? From one narcissist to the next. It doesn't matter how they grew up. It doesn't matter who they grew up around. It doesn't matter if they have cultural differences. It doesn't matter. They all understand each other. It's the narcissism and the mental illness. It's a family. They all know each other. And it resonates. Just like empathetic people, we all know each other. Okay? Now, it's been so many years that people have not understood about mental illness. Okay? Because that's all this is. Narcissism, not narcissism, but a person suffering from NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. What's up, Nick? That's a mental illness. You are out of your fucking mind. Okay? And on top of that, there is no fix. Now, Mary Trump, who is his niece, she did a lot of talking the other day about mental health because she's into mental health and she's a wonderful, wonderful commentator. She talked about the psychopath that raised him. Okay? A lot of people are walking around. My name is Cheryl Grabowski. I'm a survivor of narcissistic abuse. I am all things mental health. That has been my world for the last 6 years, okay? Now, let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of people that are walking around with this mental illness because their brain is braining and lying to them and they don't even know it, okay? Our Washington, D.C. did not understand that mental health was going to be the biggest demon that they would ever have to fight. Because everybody has been walking around looking over the years, watching these police officers, unalive people that are mentally ill. Mental health has never gotten the attention that it always needed, but now it's on the world stage. Let me say that again. Mental health has never got the attention that it ever needed. I done told y'all the church is full of it too. I told y'all about that. The church is full of it too. They are very much in a delusion of mental illness. Okay? It's mental illness. Washington is plagued now. But the Republicans are turning on him. Did y'all hear me? The Republicans are turning. They're not becoming Democrats. They are saying what's happening here is bad, it's not good, and they don't want to be a part of it. Because everybody ain't crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody is not. We cannot heal this world without addressing mental illness. We can't. It's way worse than we ever thought. As y'all can see what's going on in the country and in the world, what's going on the world stage. It does not get better on its own. It does not get better on its own, okay? There's no fix for that type of mental illness to begin with. So that person should have never been allowed to be in power. Hey, Sonya. That person should have never been allowed to be in power because they are not fit. Do you hear me? The United States is not a corporation. The government is not a corporation. The United States is a corporation. But the government should not be ran like that because the government is about the people. Now, listen, this one, Sherman, what's up? You speaks with volume, love it. Now, this is our money. We got this big thing. Everybody's fighting about this money. Where this money gonna go? Now he's taking a part of our money and using it for crypto. But it's not his. It is not. Calm down, Cheryl. Calm down. It is not his money. It's the people's money. It is not his money. It's the people's money. It's our money collectively. Whose money, Cheryl? It's the Korean people. It's the whites. It's the blacks. It's the Mexicans. It's the Latinos. It's the Puerto Ricans. It's the Haitians. It's our money together. It is not his. You do not, sir, take our money and do what you want to do with it. It is not yours. They say no, it's not gonna take 4 years. Y'all stop saying that. It's not gonna take 4 years. Okay? This thing is about to turn soon. And I'm not talking about 6 months. It's about to turn. I don't want y'all to say 4 years because you're giving it the wrong energy. I want you to pull your energy back to yourself. Okay? We gotta do some work on how I need y'all to shift your consciousness and use your emotions in the right way, because when they get all of us to feel a certain type of way, then what they want comes to pass, because whatever you feel happens. Okay, so this thing is not, listen, it's not gonna be 4 years, but we have got to learn that we are never ever going to vote and put narcissistic people in power and control. You can't do that. They are permanently flawed, severely mentally ill, and very much in the shared fantasy. This is real. If you guys Google this, you'll find this. They call the shared fantasy of a narcissist. The reason why they talk about shared fantasy is because the narcissist indoctrinates. Who does the narcissist indoctrinate? A group of people. In this case, who is the group of people? The American people. So everybody is feeling the indoctrination of the narcissist. One narcissist, Cheryl? No, there's quite a few of them. They all know each other. Okay? This is what has happened. In order for this world to be straightened out, the empaths got to stand up. And the empaths have got to turn their empathy off. And you might be saying, well, sure, we turn our empathy off, we're going to be narcissists. You're not going to be a narcissist. Because you have empathy. You are turning it off. Now, look at the narcissist. The narc is not capable of empathy. Do you not understand the difference? When I ask you, my supporters and subscribers, and I want to go viral all over the world. I really do. Okay? But when I ask you as an empath to turn your empathy off, I'm asking you to do something that needs to be done, because we cannot allow narcissistic people to hold positions of authority in our world. You can't do it. Okay? You might as well just be voting in demons. You can't. But when I say for you to turn your empathy off, that means that you are able to turn it back on. The narc is not capable of the empathy. The narc is not capable at all. I can't say to the narcissist, turn your empathy on. What is that? What do you mean turn my empathy on? I want you to feel for people. What do you mean? I want you to have empathy for them. I want you to be able to put yourself in their shoes so that you won't hurt people. What do you mean? I'm going to pull the 1% of the American budget, the narcissist says. I'm going to pull the 1% of the American budget back because we can use every dime, like every dime of our money we need, right? Because my narcissism tells me that it's our money. So I'm going to pull it back from Africa, right? Because I don't have empathy. The empathy would tell me, no, no, don't do that. It's only 1%. Let the African people have that because it's saving their lives. They need the medicine for the HIV and the babies need to live. So my empathy allows me to have compassion and love for those people that I don't know. My empathy is going to allow me to function and to maneuver like God. Like God where, Cheryl? Like God in the earth. Because I can do God's bidding when I have empathy. But when I don't have empathy, whose bidding am I doing? I'm doing the devil's bidding. Why? Because I don't have the empathy. I can't put myself in another person's shoes. How, Cheryl? Can you not put them in the shoes mentally? I might be able to do that. But can I, as a narcissist, put myself in your shoes emotionally? No, I'm not capable of that. Why not, Cheryl? Because I don't have empathy. I don't have it. It won't allow me to do that. And even I could, if I'm smart enough, I could pretend. I could pretend to care like an actor would when he's acting or she's acting on stage. I could do that. It's important. Narcissism is an epidemic, and it's in our White House. And I'm not the only one saying it. Mary Trump is saying it. Lots of people. Roland Martin is saying it. Don Lemon is saying it. Lots of journalists are saying. Lots of people are saying it. Lots of people in mental health are saying it. It's an epidemic. You know what an epidemic is, right? We just had an epidemic, COVID, right? Where it affected everybody in the world. Now, I tell you what, there are always going to be empaths as long as God lives and exists. There's no way that God would have a creation and not be in it. Those are the empathetic people. The people who are not permanently flawed. As long as God lives, his empaths will be there. But when it's time, and we'll all know, when it's time to deal with the narcissist, you got to turn your empathy off. What's up, Katrina? Hey, girl, long time no see, girl. When it's time to deal with the narc, you got to turn the empathy off now. Don't, because if you don't, the repercussions of us not doing that, then guess who's going to suffer? It'll be us. It'll be us. You'll be trading your life for theirs. And you don't need to do that. I know it hurts. I'm just going to speak because I've been speaking to the empaths. Even me, yesterday, I felt empathy for him. I did. And then I listened to Mary Trump. And once she talked about the grandfather. She talked about the grandfather and how he was with Donald and what Donald didn't, what he wasn't what he didn't get from the grandfather, the mother, and the father, and how what would please the grandfather. She talked about Donald's brother ultimately dying, and alcohol was a part of that. She talked about that too, but she said that in Donald's case, what he learned how to do is to please his grandfather, right? Because grandfather wasn't capable of love. He didn't love Donald. Donald doesn't know what love is. He doesn't know. And a lot of us don't on that level. But we just, you know what I mean? When it's time, and we all know, we all will know when you're standing there. I'm gonna give you a visual, okay? I'm gonna give you a visual. When you see the person, when it's time, you see the person, and you can literally see the inside of that person come out on the outside. So when you see them broken down and confused, you see the mental illness on their face, you see the expression, you see their countenance completely different, even their voice had changed. And now you can see the broken child on the outside, not just you intuitively as an empath, not just feeling the brokenness of the person on the inside, but now life has happened so much that you can see it. Now you see that. That's what's going to happen with us. We're going to be able to see it. Now, when you see it, it is time for you to not have compassion and mercy on it when you see it bleeding there in front of you. Because the breakdown and the pain of that narc is only for a moment. Because when they get back up and they get their strength back, then that other thing comes back up because there's no cure for it. And I'm just saying, I want y'all to understand that you don't coddle it. You don't have mercy on it. You don't look beyond their fault and see their need it. That's what the church does because they don't know better. But we, as empaths, we don't do it because we know better. So there's a thing that they say about a snake. So you see a snake, the snake is injured, you know a snake, but your heart goes out for the snake. Then you take the snake and you nurture it back to health, right? So then when the snake gets his strength back, then it bites you. And it fills your bloodstream with poison. And then as you lay there, trying to get your breath, then it says, well, didn't you know that I was a snake? And whose fault was that? It was yours. That's what I'm saying. When it's time, and we all know, you as an empath, I'm not playing with y'all. You turn your empathy off. Do not give them the opportunity to take you out when you knew what was going on. And I'm just going to say this and then we'll end the live. Because your empathy will cause you to feel for them. Now, when I'm asking you to turn it off, you're going to be feeling. You're going to be feeling a lot. You're not going to want to turn it off. You might be crying and turning it off at the same time. They didn't know, Katrina. They didn't know. People don't know. I just started talking about this. People don't know how severe the mental illness of MPD really is. They don't know. I'm watching white women on TikTok, farmers, the wives of the farmers, they're losing their farms. They voted for him. They thought he was going to hurt other people. Now they're hurt too. They're apologizing for it. They're saying they even deserve it. People don't know. People don't know how bad it can get. One more thing, Hitler. Hitler. While he's putting people in ovens, he came to a demise too. He went away from this earth too. Do you see what I'm saying? When you got some of these narcissists, like the ones that are part of the cults, you know how they build those what do you call those things? They build those structures and put all those women and children and stuff in there. What about that one that the one that caught a fire and all them people burned up in there? See, this is the thing. What about Jim Jones? These are all narcissists, y'all. And the one that we're dealing with is one too. Those narcs, they go away from here. They go. And what I'm telling y'all, we ain't gonna have to wait for no 4 years. Because everybody see the writing on the wall. Don't you see it? See how plain the writing is? The writing is that if we don't do something, we're going down. That's what the writing says. They didn't know who they voted for. Not on that level, Nick. They didn't. Lots of people don't know. They don't understand. I mean, our country, like I said, this is the mental illness. Our country, a lot of people don't understand this narcissism thing. They don't understand how real it is. When I just talked about the narcissists with these groups of people, the cults, but he has his own cult too. He has his own blind following. They all have like cults. Do you see what I'm saying? Narcissists have lots of baby mamas. Narcissists have wives from other countries who are immigrants, but the only thing they can do is talk about immigrants. The narc can look at another person and talk about them, but can't see the same behavior in their own self because they're blind. There's no self-reflection, or there's no real self. That's the whole point. There's no real self. That's what we do know. We know that the narc doesn't have empathy. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't. So that's a narcissist. All of the clinical psychologists say so. Hello. But anyway, most of the people are not diagnosed anyway. That we've been watching this man long enough to know that he's a narc. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you don't know, I just don't. But I don't really, even though people hear narc, they don't understand what it is. It's a severe mental illness that cannot be fixed. There's no prescription for it. The brain is altered. There is no sense of self. Okay, Cheryl, that's all true, but how are we to deal with this nut job is affecting all? Okay, so listen. They are dealing with it now. Hold on one second. I do got some stuff for y'all. We got about 20 more minutes. Hold on. I got some stuff. Let me go to my Facebook. Because I sent some stuff to my Facebook last night. Oh my God. Okay, right here. Let me go to my page. I got my stepdad's phone. Hold on. What are we to do with this nut job? You have to stop him. He does everything illegal. He does not follow laws or policies, right? He does not, right? Everything they do, when Elon went over there to the Department of Education, nobody told him to do that. He did not have permission to do that. That is illegal. Everything that they do is illegal, okay? It's illegal, okay? So the way that we deal with them, hold on, you cannot use a system that they don't acknowledge, okay? Because these people, hold on, darling, these people they've received a paycheck, okay? These people are bought already. So they're corrupt. There's corruption going on, meaning that you have a job to do. You have morals and ethics that's supposed to guide what you do in the political world, but you've had a conversation with somebody. What's up, Roy? You've had a conversation with somebody behind the scenes, and you've taken a paycheck for you to be quiet. That's the corruption. But there are other people like me who have morals and values, and they cannot be bought, and truth matters to them. They have a real internal GPS. Hold on for a minute. So, let me see. Which, y'all be sending so much stuff. Erasing history. Hold on, let's look at this one right quick. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to thumbs up the
Pentagon's purge on its history is set for March 5th, just a couple of days away. And so by then, military websites and social media will be scrubbed of anything that doesn't fit their preferred narrative.
That one it. Hold on. Listen to the African president. It's not that one. Okay, that's the woman with the... Let's try this one.
A breakdown saying MAGA is trying to defund Black America. When you look at their...
You could discriminate on the basis of race in voting laws, and we've seen a number of voting laws that happen to do that. Since then, the Roberts Court has continued to weaken the Voting Rights Act. They haven't sided against it in every single case. There was a notable case involving Black congressional districts in Alabama where they decided not to side with the conservatives in that case. But this attack is multi-pronged. It's occurring.
Okay, so
in
listen.
Education.
All right. So let me just tell you, because y'all, he's getting ready to go to court. He's getting ready to go to court again. They've brought up charges against him and Elon Musk. They are in court. It's some people who have won, who have sued them already and have won, okay? Also, let me tell you what another thing that we can do, that we are doing. The FBI that they fired, remember those guys? They are investigating him and Elon on their own. They've got together, the FBI agents that were fired are now, because they are trained agents, they know how to investigate you. So they have gotten together, and it's public. They done got together and they are investigating them. They are doing, y'all, it's a whole lot of fires going on. It's a lot going on. It's hard to keep up with it. They are doing that. There are people who have taken them to court. They are doing that. They are doing a lot. It's a lot going on. Nobody's laying down letting them people do this. They've just got to find people. What's up, Lord? They've got to find people who have not been purchased already. Elon Musk makes $2 billion a month in passive income. Let me say that again. Elon Musk makes $2 billion a month in passive income. Did y'all hear that? That's a lot of payoff money. That's a lot of payoff money, okay? He got a lot of money to shuck out. Do you see what I'm saying? He got a lot of money cause you to be quiet, that cause you to go on vacation for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. He got a lot of money. $2 billion a month in passive income. That's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Oh, Nick used to work for the FBI. Okay, so listen, girl. They are investigating them. They're going to jail. I told y'all that. Didn't I tell? Why y'all don't believe me? Okay, when y'all believe me, when this happens, when we see it in real time, I need y'all to. As soon as I hit the notification, as soon as y'all get y'all notification, I need y'all in the building. I don't care if I go to live 2:30 in the morning. I don't give a damn. I would have earned my right to have you as a wonderful supporter of this channel, and that you share me out on your Facebook, your Instagram, and everything until we go viral. Because they are going to jail. Okay, what about the Supreme Court after all these court rulings? They have them in their pocket. Some of them, they do have them in their pocket, I believe. And then some of them could have really been like supportive of him and believing that he had the ability to change things in our country, or some of them may have been afraid because, now listen, this is all I'm saying. It's a lot of people that are spineless, y'all. They are educated. Now, Sonya, you already know this is true because I know you're a very smart black woman. They are educated. They have the education and degrees. They don't have common sense. They don't have that. And they don't have courage. When you're dealing with that type of politician or that type of judge, they don't have the essential thing that they need. Just because you are educated, you have your degrees and your title, don't mean that you made for the game. See what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that are not made up that way. They're not made that way, and they know it. And we are dealing with that. We're going to have to vote. We're going to have to start voting people out as we pay attention to the different ones. We got to know what's going on a local level. We got to get these people out of here because these people are not made for the get down. They are made for sunny days and butterflies. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy. They're made for that. They're not made for the get down, you know, like the fight. Because right now, they are cowards. We can't deal with cowards. We can't deal with cowards. Monique, you in the building. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. We can't deal with the cowards. Got to go. Jasmine ain't no coward. Roland Martin is not a coward. Don Lemon is not a coward. Joy is not a coward. Do you see what I'm saying? But a lot of these people are cowards. Because they're not made up like that. They don't know what to do. They are scared to death. I mean, personally. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean, come on now. They are so used to being, and I hate to say it, Lord, but I got to. They're so used to being politically correct. They are so used to being poised and in control. Oh, no. So that we can't do that anymore. And Obama. Did y'all know? Listen to y'all. Sonya and Nick and Monique. Did y'all know that there is a filing that only presidents can do against a current president who he feels like is trying to sabotage the country? Did y'all know about that? And did y'all know that Obama filed paperwork against Trump 3 days ago? Y'all better tell me in this chat that y'all know about that. Because if y'all don't know about that, I'm about to feel some type of way. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all know about that. Obama filed paperwork on, only a past president can do it. Hold on, Roy. I just need to know. Roy, do y'all know about that? Do y'all know that the paperwork that Obama filed on Trump, he's asking them to take him down? I think they want him in jail. They want him in jail this time because he has blatantly and undeniably broken the Constitution, all kind of laws that he is not supposed to do. Why are y'all not answering me? No, Roy, you're bad for these days and times. I'm sorry. Why are y'all not answering me? You're bad for these days and times, Roy. You about to be like Celie on The Color Purple. When Sophia said, I didn't hear yet. No, I didn't know about that. Oh my God. When Sophia said, you better bust Mr.'s head in and think about heaven later. That's what you giving, Roy. Don't say anything about heaven. Don't do that. That's being passive, and that's being part of the problem. Now, I love you, but I said, okay, so Obama did that. He's done filed paperwork against him. But the only person that could do it is a previous president. And he did do that. He said they believe that he is on, they believe that he himself has been bought. And that it's an inside job to take the country down to the point where it can't recover anymore. They believe that his friendship with Putin has something to do with it, but they also believe that there is another player on the board that nobody knows anything about. They believe that he's a Caucasian male, and he filthy rich as hell. See, that's why I told, another thing everybody been saying, Elon Musk ain't the only one rich like that. Everybody keep on saying Elon Musk the richest man in the world. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world that they know of. Everybody ain't gonna let you know everything. See, that's that common sense piece and that spiritual piece that a lot of people don't have because they leaning on books. And ain't nothing wrong with books. I'm just saying. But y'all know that this Washington been taken over. And now and then people's education, they just kick that right on now. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. And my thing is, I very much care about that because I feel like education is very important. But I'll say this. There have been a lot of people who are very credentialed that don't have the kind of sense that they need to have. And that these are not those days. These are not those days. These are lawless days. These are spiritual days where you got to feel your way through. These are, I got down on my knees and I really focused and I meditated because I need invisible forces. Those days. That's what hour we're in. That's the temperature of our world right now. So anyway, Obama did that. So you guys do your research today and everything. I thought I sent that clip to my Facebook, but I don't have it. But yeah, that's what's going on. So don't worry about it. I told y'all don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's going to jail. What? And it won't. Okay. And it won't. Anything that he's done prior to January. He's going to jail for shit that he done since inauguration. They trying to see. They trying to find out if any money has been wired to anybody. They all up in Elon's business. And about 10, 12 of those young people that Elon was dealing with that was downloading that information, they gone. They said deuces, they out. They're quitting. They're leaving him alone because they're scared. You cannot, you can't do what you want to do in this world. You can't do what you want to do. Sorry. There are checks and balances on everybody. And everybody got limitations. Hey, Sean. How you doing, boo? But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. Let me get ready to go back to work. Because some man came in here and accused me of not working, baby. I work all the time, sugar. Don't you worry about me. You go talk to your wife that's at the house looking crazy. You're on my nerves. Well, anyway, y'all. When y'all see them go to jail, y'all better tell y'all friends. I know this lady named Cheryl Grabowski. She called that shit. Y'all gonna be just like Monet. Y'all gonna just be just like Monet over the years of her life when she come back and she say, damn, mama, you get on my nerves. She said, you get on my nerves, girl, but you said exactly what you said happened. He going to jail. Po damn thing. And Elon gonna have to leave. He gonna have to leave the country. And then we got to learn how to be friends. Everybody got to learn how to be friends. And white people got to understand black people don't want to take over you, put you and make you no slave. And then we got to wrangle our it's got to be something done about African American male in the inner cities. That's been my heartbeat for many years. That is a situation that bothers me greatly. I don't understand what would make it better, but African American men in the inner cities, and why do they unalive each other? That's one of the things that we've got to figure out. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I might see y'all later on this evening. Share the live. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Roy. Sonia. Thank God for y'all. I really do. The channel has gone through so many ups and downs. It is. But I've got my foot in now. There ain't no stopping me, baby, because we're going here and go full stream ahead. Be this fantastic streamer that I was always meant to be. I just got sidetracked for a minute. But anyway, y'all, love y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.